the last top 16 match. This time we are gonna have Couch Cat versus obviously G-Bob. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. With me I have Luis. You can say hello.
Hello, good night again.
And yeah, I guess we can start talking about the teams, which is the thing we do every time we open the stream. So I guess I can start with Couch Cat team. You can go with the other one. So we're gonna have an Annihilate matchup here. So we only see one Annihilate actually. In Couch Cat's side, he has a Terra Toxtricity, and Terra Appleton he brought the Toxtricity, so that's gonna be the Terra Captain. Really bulky team with the combination of the Paladin with the Vaporeon, depending on the attribute, can be bulky as well. And I guess the Chiyu Toxtricity offensive core, which is scary, plus the Annihilate. So pretty standard bulky offense team, I guess. You wanna share your thoughts on the other team?
Yeah, I'm looking at J-Wolf's team, and I really miss Annihilate. I think he would have done, he could have done a lot
I think
of
his
work.
Annihilate was actually better than Couch Cat's Annihilate, which is interesting. That
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Mhm.
So we also don't see, what else do we see? We see Mischief, which I'm kind of surprised.
That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, Massive plus Cloth. Cloth's
Yeah,
the goat,
no,
however. So.
yeah, Clough has been doing a lot of work this season. I'm also surprised for not seeing Among Us or Cyclizar.
Also no Fortresses, which is pretty interesting, which I can get because of the Chiyu. I can get that. So it's interesting because what do you think is gonna be the Chiyu switching? Because I'm literally looking and I'm not seeing on besides. I guess Volcanion can be Assault Vest and be annoying, but eventually he's gonna die too.
Yeah,
Because between Flamethrower and Dark Pulse is kind of spammable.
yeah, it's probably Vulcan though. Yeah. I don't see anything carrying in AV or tanking any of its hits.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm interested to see the Terra on Toxtricity because besides Cloth and Lucario, there's nothing that resists Boom Burst, and we all know that specs Boom Burst. It's really hard. Plus, with the potential Terra Normal, it's gonna be hard. So the offense on Couch Cat team is actually pretty cool here. Curious to see how the bulk is gonna work.
Ironically, the two switch-ins you mentioned for Toxtricity are the two Terra Captains of J-Bob's team. Lucario and
Cloth. Yeah. Okay, you're totally right. Yeah, that's really nice point. So Cloth and Lucario are the Terra. Which is interesting because they are really interesting Terra Captains. Cloth with the ability and the ability to Terra, so we see deletes. Volcanion plus Aturine. Okay, so
yeah,
I guess
was definitely the Chiyu switch in. It was covering for a Chiyu lead for sure.
I assume Aturine does not want to stay in here. There's a free Vaporeon on Couch Cat side.
Yeah, and it's not Terra Hatterene, so
it's not Terra Hatterene, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, so it's not gonna be, yeah. And we all know Volcanion has Sludge Bomb. But honestly, yeah, Sludge Bomb is kind of free here, because if you can poison... Okay. So he's gonna stay in, actually. Okay, so there's a Nuzzle.
Okay, support Hatterene, I see, okay.
Yeah, I can see that. That actually can be relevant with Dark Pulses, Flinches, plus Para. Can be an option.
Yeah, it's one way to deal with it, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I can see Vaporeon coming in. Maybe set up some wishes.
Yeah.
Pass it around. Yeah.
I was gonna say I was not sure if it was gonna stay
Vaporeon's a nice switch in, but at the same time it can't do much to Volcanion.
Yeah, it's probably gonna set up a wish and transfer to someone else.
Yeah, and we'll see what Volcanion can. Volcanion can either just switch out, maybe into Gardevoir and trace the Water Absorb, or just stay in and try to poison. There's a couple options.
Yeah. I also want to see what would switch into a water move. I'm not sure Couch Cat would click a water move here.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, water is not really safe because again, there's Water Absorb Mon in front of Vaporeon, and there's Trace Gardevoir. assuming it's Trace. So it's not exactly safe to click a water move here, so I can see either about Taunt Pass, but Taunt Pass is actually an option.
Yeah, he's
We'll
probably
see.
wishing or button passing, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna wait and see. Interesting leads from... I was not really expecting the Volcanion lead, because I was expecting G-Wops to stay Vaporeon specifically for the GU. But we'll see.
Yeah. I'm not really surprised about the Volcano lead. Just on fear of Shiyu alone, but I was not expecting to stay in. I was thinking he was gonna save it, since it's such a key piece.
The thing is, if you look into G-Wolf's team, there's not like great switchings to Psychic and Fairy Stab.
Yeah,
But there's Lucario, okay. Then the Baton Pass, okay. So Hippowdon maybe? I assume Hippowdon? I can see Annihilate maybe?
Probably, yeah. Hippowdon or Annihilate. I don't see Shiyu switching in. It's too dangerous.
Against a team with Lucario and Annihilate, even though Annihilate didn't come, I can easily see this Hippowdon having Whirlwind, just to stop the Swords Dance potential or the bulk up, whatever.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably carrying a Rocky helmet.
Yeah, that's okay. There's Annihilate. So maybe we can see the Terra on Lucario. I don't have any idea what the Terra on Lucario can be. Can be so many things. There's 18 type in the game, so kind of hard to predict.
My guess is Terra normal, but with Annihilate on the other side, I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what we've been seeing all season, and it's been working really well.
Yeah, makes sense.
What switch in here? Maybe Mischief or Mischief or whatever the nog.
Yeah, but the thing is that Annihilate can easily click Drain Punch or Close Combat and just nuke this nuke Lucario. Okay, so instead of Grass with Nasty Plot, it's a special Lucario, and there's a sub. Okay, so that's an interesting, really interesting turn. Instead of Grass Lucario, which is interesting because there's no great switch-ins. Let's see what this Annihilate does. Rage Fist. So it's not gonna do much. It's interesting because this Lucario gets Vacuum Wave, which absolutely nukes the Chiyu. Can have Terra Grass for the Hippowdon and maybe Shadow Ball.
It has Shadow Ball. It used Shadow Ball now.
Mm-hmm. So that's potentially a set we can see.
Does it get Psychic?
I'm not sure about that. I'm assuming Vacuum Wave because of the Chiyu. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for you to just have beat Terra Grass against a Chiyu. I'm assuming, and yeah, Annihilate is out. So I'm assuming you have Vacuum Wave for the Chiyu, and Terra Blast for the combination of Vaporeon and Hippowdon. That will make actually a lot of sense.
Yeah. The only one it doesn't care for is its Tox, really. Okay, let's see if it has Vacuum Wave.
Let's see if it has Vacuum Wave. That can be huge. Not sure if he knocks out the Chiyu. I assume it knocks out Chiyu. Okay, so this is huge. It's actually huge.
Yeah, Chiyu is out, so the most threatening one on Couch.
Yeah, absolutely. So the offensive pressure of Couch Cat is legit this toxicity because we saw that Atrin is more supportive, as you said in the beginning.
Yeah. He's out Annihilate and Chiyu. The only toxicity is left. Vaporeon is very passive. Hippowdon as well.
So I'll totally save it. I can see Geo saving this because Terra Blast Grass can be huge for Hippo and Vaporeon, and I'm assuming Shadow Ball doesn't knock out the toxicity.
No, he probably doesn't. Probably not. Even with the Nasty Plot.
It's not step, so I can see toxicity leaving that. So I'll just switch. But great turns for G-Wolf.
Great turns, really. What would you switch him into?
I'm not sure. Okay, so it's actually because again there's no. Okay, so go for Shift here, which I would honestly just get rid of this Lucario because it's being too much of a threat. He's gonna get another Vacuum Wave, which is actually that Shift here was really risky because if he goes for Shadow Ball plus Vacuum Wave would knock out this toxicity, 100%.
Yeah, and I don't know how he's gonna get best Lando anyway.
Yeah, so you are totally right about that. Yeah.
I get the idea. It doesn't have really much to do in this position, but
Yeah. I assume I guess Boom Burst was kind of free. Okay, so this is all three. But there's a glove on the other side. And I'm curious to see because the speed up on glove isn't great if I'm not wrong.
yeah, and he cannot tear anymore. Lucario already did.
And it cannot tear anymore. And Tox can, right?
Yeah, yes.
I'm not tripping. Yeah, so Tox can tear.
I think so, yes. Yeah, Toxin or Appleton. Since Appleton is not here, it's probably Tox.
It's Tox, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm curious.
And yeah, Clove's special defense is like 55.
So I'm curious to see what's the play. Yeah, because I'm assuming Terra normal Boom Burst +1. I can see knocking out the glove.
Easy.
It goes for a Volt Switch. Okay, so actually I'm not sure. Volt Switch it for I'll have to calculate. But 54% probably Hippowdon comes in here. If he wants to keep the Hippowdon. Okay, so makes sense.
Okay.
And you see high horsepower. But yeah.
Tox was left with way too low of a health bar.
So we see Mabostif, which I don't think he can do a lot. Yeah. Hippowdon, okay, with the defense drop, I will. Yeah. With the defense drop, but yeah, Hippowdon can just slack off. Okay, A3. Okay, you're seeing just. I'm just seeing random switches. Okay, I assume Hippowdon comes in now. Toxtricity, okay, so we're gonna get. But isn't. Okay, so there isn't. Yeah, I don't get that play. This game is real weird. I don't get the. Weird.
And
it's just
crunching.
Okay, so it's not gonna
Well, no.
Okay, so this is over because there's no way.
There's no way the opponent can deal with Volcanion even.
Yeah, because there's I was thinking maybe if he was Calm Mind, but with Baton Pass he's not gonna be Calm Mind.
Yeah, totally.
Unless he's like Calm Mind, but it's physical Landers. No way. Nah, no way. Okay, so it's Regen Cloth, which makes sense. It's Ice Beam, okay. Yeah, no way you deal.
It's a matter of time now.
It's Aeon. Yeah, it's gonna might take a while, but there's a wish. Okay, so we're gonna see. Yeah, it's Trace. Yeah, it's Water Absorb. Okay, so we can't. It's gonna be Ice Beam. Okay, so it's mono Ice Beam.
Yeah, no water move. Yon, Wish, Ice Beam, and
it's Calm Mind. Nah, no way. You can't beat that.
Yeah, it's not getting past God of War now.
So I guess we're gonna have, unless it freezes, which I won't talk much.
It's gonna take a while to break that God of War still.
But then again, there's no way you have PP to beat all this team, especially with Calm Mind, God of War, and Volcanion. So this is over.
Yeah, this is pretty much over.
Yeah, so it's a matter of time. So we're gonna have G-Bob advancing, which I mean, he played really well with Lucario. Literally just broke Couch Cat's team.
Yeah, Lucario got rid of all the offensive pressure on Couch.
Absolutely, yeah. So you're just waiting. Okay. So GG guys, G-Bob advances here, and we have all the top 16 matches, which we will
I think
we will tell you.
Now.
Yeah, we are now having top 8. So at the end of the stream, we are gonna recap the top 8 matches. So I don't know if we're gonna have an interview.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah, let's. Okay. Okay, so we have G-Bob here. Hi.
Hello?
Nope, not yet. I guess we are waiting.
Oh.
Okay, hello.
Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay, you're good. So first off, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So what are your thoughts about the match, I guess?
My thoughts are that I'm really glad Corv didn't come because I'll tell you the combination of first of all, my Landorus is Scarf just because it outspeeds everything on his team except +1 mouse hold, which I didn't think would come. And the combination of Vaporeon into Corviknight and that pivoting was really difficult in the mocks I played. So I was really excited to see it didn't come. I still had to be careful though, because even with something like, I have AV Volcanion over here just for Chi-Yu, because it's my only switch-in on my entire team. And even then, with rocks up, it's not a switch-in. And even without rocks, it takes 2 Dark Pulses, maybe.
Yeah,
so
that's the power of Chi-Yu. Annoying one.
Yeah. So, and I was so happy to get that out of the way with Vacuum Wave that early. That was gigantic for me. I was ecstatic.
Absolutely. Yeah, Lucario did pretty good job. You pretty much eliminate the offensive pressure of Couch Cat's team in like 2 turns.
Yeah, I was crazy scared of Toxtricity once it shift geared and got all those boosts and looked like a god. And I almost didn't decide to do this, but I decided last night in my last couple mocks to be like, I'm running a defensive Fizdef Cloth. Why don't I just put an Assault Vest on it too, just for fun, just in case, because that's the only thing that eats Terranormal Boom Burst.
Yeah, we were talking about that, yeah.
And it managed to scare it out, which was great. And yeah, I was really, can you tell I was really nervous going into this game because I thought I had a really, not a horrible matchup because I do have a great speed advantage, but a very precarious matchup. I could honestly see this going either way depending on prep.
Yeah, for sure. You could go other way. I mean, you did a pretty good job with Lucario because you did, you eliminate the Chi-Yu, you eliminate the Annihilate, and you did 70% to Toxtricity with 2 Vacuum Waves. So all the offense that Couch Cat had got pretty much ruined in 3-4 turns, which was huge because then it was just the defensive core of Vaporeon and the Powden, which you still have 5 Pokemon left on your team. So
yeah, that was
no way.
Fortuitous for me, I gotta say.
So I guess it was just a matter of Lucario just breaking and God of War then just finishing the match.
Oh yeah, I decided I'm running double Life Orb, which with a Sandstorm up is kind of crazy, but I think I decided early that this is the first match I've ever had in the entire league where I had a general speed advantage because my draft is not very fast. So with that, I was like, I need to just run the best offense I can possibly manage to just break all his fat. Because again, Corv, Vaporeon, Hatterene, even Annihilate is bulky. And if I can't break through that, then the speed doesn't matter. So, yeah, I'm very happy with the decisions I made in.
Yeah, you played in prep really well. So then again, congratulations, man. You played just really well. And I guess you can just announce the top 8 matches. So we're gonna have Suboku versus Emily. Then you're gonna have Not Shady Kid versus Word Dude. You're gonna have J-Bob versus Maysoon,
Yeah.
and a Portuguese duel between Extreme and Cahal. So that's the top 8 matches that we're gonna have. Of course, you're gonna have streams next week as well. And yeah, good luck to all the players into this top 8.
Yeah.
And
Thank
yeah,
you so much.
yeah, and I guess that's it for us. So any last words, guys, you wanna have for the stream?
Well, good luck to everyone, and I hope I didn't do an awful job today.
Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. So guys, again, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.
See ya.